What's going on, Pittsburgh? In this video, we met up with Jalisa Vaughn'S at her Future Her Young Influencer Symposium.
Hello, my name is Jalisa Vaughn'S, and I am a content creator based in Dallas, Texas, but originally from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I honestly often tell people that I kind of fell into this. I liked posting on social when Instagram became a thing. I was in college, and it was one of those things where most people wore sweatpants or PJs to class. And I was just like, I have these clothes, I just want to wear them. I then started getting dressed for classes, and it kind of just turned into a thing that people started to look forward to, which then kind of spilled into just me then documenting my entire journey, moving to Texas, working corporate, and being a content creator on the side. I then realized that I was making more money being a content creator after work hours. So I took the leap into full-time content creating, and I think it's been about 10 years now where I just document my life for a living. I think when I started getting messages from people who were saying, I don't want to be a content creator, or I don't want to work in this specific space, or the specific space that I was in, it was just, you're encouraging me to just try things. And even though it doesn't make sense to, the people I'm surrounded by, I believe that I encourage people to just try whatever that thing is and be okay with pivoting. And as life ebbs and flows, knowing that there is no one size fits all, you can just do what feels good to you at the moment. And when you're ready to change, or if you want to change that, that's okay too, because changing your mind is okay. I would say your life is the content. I think being authentic and recording things without feeling the need to curate it or make it something it's not. I think set up the camera and let the camera just go. And then you can edit based off of what it is that you want to show, because I do tell people that, everything isn't for the camera, but if you just set that camera up, you're able to curate it to make sense for what you're trying to show. But I would say just start. I think people think that it's oversaturated and that there's too many of us and that, it's a thing. But the reality is people consume content on the daily, all day, every day. So there will always be room. They honestly don't believe, they honestly don't believe me. Even I posted yesterday, and I posted on the bridge, and the amount of comments where I would think that I talk about being from Pittsburgh all the time, the amount of comments where people were like, I had no idea that you were from here, and I followed you for years on years on years. So I think people don't think that, but I mean, I have been in Dallas for over 10 years now. So I think a lot of people just assume that I'm a Texas girl, but I don't consider it my hometown. I think it's just home to me. So I think I get all the feels here. I think it's the city that kind of not raised me, but groomed, who I wanted to be. And I still have my entire family here. So I think it just will always be and feel like home. To my grandma's house. That's where I want to go. My grandma has always been, her house has been like the party house, the family house, the village house is what I call my house now. And I think I always wanted that. So a part of the reason I work so hard is so that my house can be that, a home away from home for people, a place of respite. So I work hard so that I can provide all the things in the house so that people always feel welcome, so that I carry my pantry. It literally looks like a grocery store because I carry all my favorite people's favorite things. We have a pool, we have all the things. So I think my grandma just taught me hosting and making your place a haven for the people around you. So when I come here, I think the first thing I'm always running to her house, because she provides that for me. Whereas in Dallas, I'm providing that for everybody else. This is actually my first one. I think I've always wanted to give back in some capacity, not only to my hometown, but to young girls. I feel like growing up, I didn't get to see people in different career spaces and like make a way for themselves. Came from a powerhouse of women, but I think seeing people in traditional jobs is what I saw. So I think being able to carve out a space and just make it make sense for you, and packaging that up and saying, this is who I am, this is the service I offer, this is the value I offer, take it or leave it. I think I encourage, and my goal is to show young women, including my daughters, So I think when I think of young women, I also think of the fact that my daughters are watching me day in and day out, encouraging them to go for it. It doesn't need to make sense to anybody else. You know what you want to do, you know what brings you joy, you know what makes you happy. I think I'm also teaching my kids, you don't yuck someone else's yum. So if it doesn't make sense to you or if you don't like it, you keep that to yourself and let people enjoy what they enjoy. I think continuing to do this, continuing to spread joy, continuing to spread Black girl magic and let people see us in all different spaces. I think the fact that all of the businesses here are women owned and run by amazing women that inspire me. So continuing to spread that and show people, I don't care if you're an artist, I don't care if you play an instrument, whatever it is, to let your light shine in that way. And I just intend to spread that in whatever capacity, whether it's online, whether it's in person, whether it's me encouraging or aiding other people to be able to do so in their respective fields. That's the goal.
I wanted to come here today because I saw the poster and I really looked into it, and I just saw that it would be really inspirational and really beneficial for like networking and just sisterhood as well, and getting really good advice. So I think it's amazing. It's really just well done in general. I really enjoyed hearing from the panelists, and I think that the little notebooks they provided was really fun to work with, and it was just great advice overall.
Hi, my name is Layla Sewell Wilson. I go to Pittsburgh Kappa, and this year I'm going to be a 12th grade senior. I really wanted to come here to get a better understanding on film and content. I really love to pursue content and just be in front of a camera, and I really do want to pursue film, so I think I came here just to get a better understanding on that.